a lot of changes via the vocal role, right? But the person I really want to hand you over to for this role is my good friend Charles.
Right. By coincidence, we started on January 1st, 1996, right? What a nice hot day. It was a brilliant jam.
In a hot place.
Yeah. Back then it was a really trying time. But it was a good time too. It was the very beginning of a very good thing. And now today you have 3 bands with 3 LPs and everything else. So that's a lot of progress. Back in 1997, Gary, our friend, decided to jump on board. And that's when we got a definitive lineup. Then from there we were doing clubs, doing other countries, etc., etc. And then one day we said, well, time to go. And we stopped. And that's basically about it.
Now you're back together again for Blast tomorrow night.
Yeah.
It's just the one and only, you know.
Yeah, don't miss this show. Those who were at our shows a few years ago, they know what we're talking about. Try to warn your parents to come in, check it out. Check it out real good. Everybody, I want to see your grandmother, your grandfather, everybody.
As it used to be.
It's a picnic, alright? Make it a picnic as always. Okay, guys.
Alright, you've been encouraging the people to come out to the big show and so on. Why not tell us a little bit about your performances so far, the history of your performances that you've had? What was the response of the crowd and things like that?
Well, basically, our performances at the clubs, when we used to do the clubs with our following, it was always a very good reception. The other ones were quite mixed. I do remember the July the 4th, 98 gig, opening for Atlantic and Mingles. That was a very good learning experience, right? One of our highlights too was the 4,000 to 5,000 people that we played from in front of Trinidad. That was really cool. Right? Those were some of the highlights, right?
Alright, let's say that you probably meet an old friend or something.
Yeah.
What is the best thing you can tell them about your band?
That we used to kick ass.
Alright, I love that. I love that. In Guyana now, a lot of people are accustomed to probably reggae and soca. How is rock music putting up against this thing?
Well, we were definitely the alternative. If you really wanted to see a band sweat to death till everybody's falling on the floor, that was a band to check out. We were the spectacle, and we still are.
Okay. Had any international tours?
Yeah, we went to Suriname, illegally of course.
Alright.
Then we went off to Trinidad. That was Big Blast. That was one of our final shows. It was really good. But most of the time we were in Guyana because we were really committed to working in Guyana at the time.
Okay. Alright, I tell the viewers what. You're getting a glimpse of what the guys from the band looks like. What we're going to ask the guys to do is to, let's get down to business. Let's ask the guys if they're going to perform a song for us. And I guess they will this morning on NTN this morning. And they have the guitar. They're already here this morning. And we're going to listen to one of their selections this morning. And then after that, we're going to come back and talk a little bit about the players and how they become interested in this sort of business, music. Why didn't they become engineers and barbers and mechanics?
But I'm an engineer.
Well, you see, now we're going to discover that.
There you go.
All right, let's get one of the selection. I don't know, probably one you're going to introduce. Which selection you're going to do first?
Our first song we're going to be doing is called Sanctum, and it's off of our Light and Shade album, which was released in 1998. It's also available currently in all in the music stores, especially 3H. There are some available at Music World as well, and we hope to, boost the different places that host our stuff.
Right. Even New Amsterdam has it. If you go to Evil Eye, you'll see it there.
For our Barbadian fans,
Yeah.
they had a lot of fans in the country. So our very first song is called Sanctum, and written and composed by Swine, myself, Charles and Keaton. But it's our little baby,
Okay.
Here it goes. the rubbing of your body next to mine, abducted by the clouds of bliss beneath my skin, suffocate my reasoning mind and feed emotions deep within. Now bleak companions of this fate I also share, the ones vivacious things now void of all but hate, sadistic tactics that you term having fun, more amply suited for its blood-letting ritual. And so we bow our heads and move on with denying a good companion hides my tears and kills the light. And that's alright, cause you don't tease the same. Baby, that's okay. You walk off with your sanctum. Void with the tears, and I've guessed like myself with lacerated dreams. You love treachery, true swan from on the boulevard. He took your love, your pain, your blood, your sweet reward. Yeah, and that's alright, cause we don't hate you anymore. Baby, that's okay. Night provides the same time. Of all the things I've seen, I've never seen before the sight of blood red tears on your cheeks of gold. But that's alright, cause we don't hate you anymore. Baby, that's okay. The night provides the same time, and that's alright, cause we don't tease us anymore. Baptize the veins, you walk off with your sanctum.
Yes, well, that's really alright. Well, talented. At least you've just exposed the talent of the band, at least some of the talent of the band. What we can do now is go around to the members and find out individually how come you're in this field, music, or is this just a part-time thing? Let's start with them then.
Okay, well basically we started this thing off since we were teens in high school, dreaming.
Which school is that?
Well, Gary and I from Saints, so hello to all the Saints people. Alright, we're talking about 15, 20 years ago here. Yeah,
they look that
so we started off with that and then we moved on until today, where this is where we are now.
Okay, is it something